What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're back saving another franchise that's kind of struggling right now that shouldn't be, and that is the Dallas Mavericks, man. So they've lost their last 6 games and they just don't look the same as they did last year. Maybe the loss of Seth Curry is bigger than we thought. Maybe the loss of their assistant coach Steven, however you say his last name, Silas, or however you say it, Silas, I don't know. Maybe that loss is bigger than we thought it was. I honestly, for me, I thought the Mavericks were going to pick up right where they left off last season. They would be completely fine. But right now, they're struggling. So here today, I'm here to rebuild them, try to help them, and save the Dallas Mavericks. But other than that, guys, make sure you smash that like button on this video. And 60% of you watching this video, YouTube has told me 60% of you aren't even subscribed to this YouTube channel, man. If you click on the videos watching, just hit that sub button as well. It's greatly appreciated. We're trying to reach 20,000 subs as soon as possible. But other than that, let's rebuild the Dallas Mavericks today. Too bad. And I'm surprised this team is struggling as much as it is. But like I said, we're here to make some changes, try to fix something, see what I can do here. But also, guys, quick note. This is the last day of this beard. I saw somebody comment Amish Crushables, and I ain't about it. I'm not Amish, so we're not doing that. So what I'm going to do for this first season is I'm actually just going to simulate it, man. So I don't really know what to expect. I fully expect this Mavericks team to actually do good in the simulation just because Luka Doncic is a beast in 2K. But in real life, as we know, like I said, they are struggling pretty badly. But once we get into the offseason, once we can make the changes, that's what we'll be doing. Because I want to make an upgrade probably in the perimeter. Like Josh Richardson, Tim Hardaway are cool and all, but not really the guys I want next to Luka. And you got Porzingis and Luka Doncic. Obviously, Porzingis coming back off of injury. Hopefully, he can return to form like he used to be. He'll be fine. And yeah, so hopefully we can basically get a third star here is what I imagine will happen today. So other than that, we're going to just simulate this season, see how things pan out. And I fully expect this team to be like a top team in the West just because that's how the 2K simulation usually goes for the Mavericks. But if not, we'll be making some serious changes in the offseason. So in the first season, we end off with a 44-38 record, which is still very possible for the Mavericks in real life. Not really, actually, it's only a 72-game season, but you know what I mean. It is still possible for the Mavericks to turn their season around and have a solid season where they make the playoffs. MVP Giannis, third year in a row for Giannis Antetokounmpo. LaMelo Rookie of the Year, Dinwiddie sixth man. Giannis Fits Player as well. Chris Boucher Most Improved, and Coach of the Year goes to Stan Van Gundy. Oh, wait, that's Pelicans. Okay, I was about to say, wait, Stan does not coach the Pistons anymore. Okay, I was a little freaked out there for a second, but I just was thinking back a little too a while ago. But we went 44-38, like I said, and we are playing once again the Los Angeles Clippers like we played in the NBA bubble. Obviously, we had 33 points from Luka Doncic. The man just goes bananas in this simulation, in this game, and Porzingis had a solid 20 and 9, so can't complain. Tim Hardaway with 14, Richardson with 13, Jalen Brunson with 11, Kleba, and yeah, so a lot of solid contributions. But I don't expect us to do anything crazy this season. We're probably gonna get bounced maybe in the first round or past that. Maybe we make it to the second round, but I'm just going to go ahead and click simulate current round and kind of just see what happens. We do lose in 5 games to the Los Angeles Clippers, just like we lost to them. And the Blazers actually upset the first seeded Pelicans, so interesting. And the Blazers are going to go on to the NBA Finals just to lose to the Miami Heat in 4. So let's get into the offseason, see what we got going on, what we can do to upgrade this team a little bit. So for the league meetings, going to make sure nothing is accepted. And then the draft lottery, I believe our pick, is this the year our pick actually goes to the New York Knicks from the Porzingis trade? It might be. Yeah, it does. Okay, so I was about to say, I feel like our pick, we probably don't even have our first round pick, so that's going to hurt us a little bit. But we don't have our first round pick, which did fall to number 19. Rick Carlisle and his coaching staff, I'm probably going to keep, I imagine, just because I feel like Rick Carlisle has done a great job in Dallas. And Mark Cuban loves the guy. So let's go to the draft now. And all right, so with the NBA draft on draft night, we have Porzingis and Luka Doncic under contract, and right now Luka is on his rookie deal, so I kind of want to take advantage of that and maybe get someone here in free agency to come to Dallas, because that is something the Mavericks love to do, is spend big in free agency. They tried to do it with DeAndre Jordan. What else? I can't remember at the top of my head some of the other guys they've brought in from free agency, but Mark Cuban does not mind spending in free agency. So what I want to do is I want to probably free up some money here. So I think Dwight Powell's contract is going to be the first thing I try to move here. So if I can just swing him to any kind of roster that wouldn't mind taking him on, that would probably be ideal. So like the Grizzlies, the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know if Dwight Powell's worth a first round pick or anything. The Hornets would take him for Vernon Carey in a second. I will actually do that trade. That's going to give us a little bit of money, a little bit of leeway and free agency in the offseason. So I love that. And then Maxi Kleba has been pretty important for this roster. So I'll try to keep his $8 million around. Finney Smith as well, Trey Burke. So nobody's making a crazy amount of money. We should have enough, I feel like, to bring in a max player. So that's kind of what I want to do this offseason if possible. So as far as the draft, we don't even have a pick, so I don't know why I jumped into this. So rookie signing, nothing, because we didn't have a pick. And then player options, Richardson declines. Jalen Brunson's we will accept. Will Cauley Stein, I'm probably going to decline. I'm going to take that $4 million. I'm going to also, I'll accept Tyler Bay's team option. And Richardson, I'm glad he declined. I don't think I'll be bringing him back. Jalen Brunson, I'll probably bring back, 25 years old, as a backup point guard. Only making $1 million isn't too bad at all. So now for NBA free agency, I imagine we have some flexibility as far as the cap situation. Let me go actually look at my finances, see what we got going on. So salary cap breakdown, we have negative $32 million in cap space. Obviously, Tim Hardaway's contract, we will not be bringing him back. James Johnson, I will not be bringing him back either. Richardson, I will not. And then Boban, I probably won't, unfortunately. Will Cauley Stein, I probably won't be bringing back. So we have $46 million in cap space to spend in free agency, which is awesome because that is enough for a max free agent. So that's what I kind of want to see what I can do out here. So Kawhi Leonard to Dallas would be would be insane, but I wouldn't mind it if I could maybe bring him, convince him to come to Dallas, play with Luka and Porzingis if he wants to do something like that. But I feel like Kawhi is one of those guys that doesn't want to come back and play in Texas. He left for a reason. So, but he would be a nice bang for our buck right away. So DeMar DeRozan, Drew Holiday, Kyle Lowry, Andre Drummond, John Collins, Mike Conley, Lauri Markkanen, Dinwiddie, Oladipo, Jarrett Allen. So there is some interesting options, but obviously I think I'm going to swing for the fences. And if Kawhi Leonard wants to come play with Luka and Porzingis, more power to him. I would love to have him here, and we are his #1 offer. So Kawhi Leonard, I mean, it's hard to imagine that Kawhi would come back to play in Texas, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it because Kawhi is just weird like that. Maybe he does. I don't know. And maybe he's not interested in going back to LA. So we get Kawhi Leonard to the Dallas Mavericks. We spend big in free agency. It's been a while since I've spent in free agency and got a big player, a big name out of free agency. So I'll allow it today. So now we got Luka Doncic at the point guard, Jalen Brunson. We have Trey Burke right now listed at a shooting guard spot. I do not love that, actually. So we got Kawhi, obviously, and Josh Green at the small forward. We have Maxi Kleber, Finney Smith at the 4, and then Porzingis. So I think I'd rather move Finney Smith to the small forward, back out Kawhi maybe. I feel like that would make more sense. He goes up to a 77, so we'll do something like that. So Kawhi and Finney Smith, and we got Kleber, Porzingis, Vernon Carey. And then right now we have Trey Burke at the shooting guard. So maybe we are better off re-signing Tim Hardaway to a deal who I think can just be that three-point shooter on the outside that we probably desperately need. Richardson, I am not as interested in bringing him back, so I think I am going to sign Tim Hardaway to a 2-year deal, bring him back to Dallas. I think he will be a nice contribution to the team. And then as far as power forwards are concerned, Nicholas Batum played very well in Los Angeles, so maybe we can get that same thing from him in Dallas if we could do something like that. Or he is playing very well. He's still playing, obviously. And then there's Markieff Morris, who we could also sign to a deal. I will bring him in for 1 year just to get more depth at that power forward spot. And then there's still Josh Richardson out here in free agency getting an offer from the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm going to move Tim Hardaway back. Or wait, we're not on a more... Wait, where's Tim Hardaway at? He is listed at small forward, which we don't like that. So we're going to move Tim Hardaway back to shooting guard where he belongs. He's 78 overall there. Boom. Okay, so now we have Tim Hardaway at the 2, Luke at the 1, Jalen Brunson backing him up, Trey Burke. We have Kawhi, Finney Smith, Max Kleber, Batum, Markieff Morris, and then Porzingis and Vernon Carey. I mean, we could play Porzingis at the 5 and bring back, or play Porzingis at the 4 and bring back Willie Cauley-Stein. What we could do is sign Josh Richardson to a deal, maybe do a sign-and trade type of deal with Josh Richardson, maybe bring in a center or a 4. I'm looking for a front court player here for sure. So Richardson, I'm sorry, I don't really want to keep you around, but if I can get a front court player here, that would be awesome. That is kind of what I'm looking for. So Mitchell Robinson would be interesting from the Knicks. Jakob Poeltl, Eric Bledsoe, Mason Plumlee, Marcus Smart, Jeremy Lamb, Cameron Johnson, Ricky Rubio, Norman Powell, Buddy Hield. So I'm not really seeing anything that I absolutely love out of this. We get Joe Ingles, Draymond Green would be definitely interesting. Mitchell Robinson, why would the Knicks want a 28-year-old and trade their 23-year-old center, though? I can't really justify it. So I'm going to look for a big man in the proposed trade and see if I can find one that I like to bring in to play with Kristaps Porzingis in the front court. City Thunder were very interested in Josh Richardson and Serge Ibaka for some reasons in OKC. So they want a 20. So we trade a 2022 pick. They give me Isaiah Roby. Actually, let's try this. Let's do something different. I will give you. Let's say I gave you Josh Green instead. Josh Richardson and Josh Green, which I know Josh Green could be something for us one day, but I feel like we're kind of, or if I give you Wesley Iwundu instead. Okay, so we keep Josh Green instead. And now we have Serge Ibaka. So we could either play Porzingis at the 4 or Ibaka at the 4. Either way. So Ibaka's an 85, Porzingis 91. I'm going to move Ibaka to the 4, I think. We're going to have Serge Ibaka play that power forward spot. We have a lot of competition at the 4 now, I know. And you know what? That's fine. We have a lot of 3-and-D type of guys on this roster. But right now, I already love how this new Dallas Mavericks roster looks. Kawhi, Luka, Kristaps Porzingis, Serge Ibaka forms a very nice roster here in Dallas. And we swung big in offseason. We were very aggressive. And now this roster looks like a championship contender going into the next season. And I fully expect us to be fighting for a top seed in the West and go on to hopefully win a championship with Kawhi Leonard here. And maybe Kawhi wins Finals MVP for another team. Number 2, Luka Doncic is your most valuable player, man. We're the first in the Western Conference as well. Luka with an absolutely fantastic season of 33, 10, and 11. Shooting 50, 84, and 46. Man had an incredible season. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dinwiddie is your 6th man. Ice Fence player. Onyeka Okongwu, Most Improved. Stan Van Gundy, once again, Coach of the Year on the Pelicans. And then Cody Toole, Executive of the Year. And as far as All-NBA teams, we have Luka Doncic making it. Trae Young, LeBron, Giannis, Joel Embiid, of course. And then All-NBA second team, John Morant, Harden, KD, Tatum, Nikola Jokic. And we do not get a Kawhi Leonard appearance. So maybe Kawhi took a little bit of a backseat to Luka Doncic in this. So, and he does not even make an all-defensive team, which is... Oh, yes, he did. All-defensive second team. Okay. All right, then all-rookie team. We didn't really have any rookies playing significant minutes. So, but we're the first in the West. And we get to play Kawhi Leonard's former team. As far as the player stats are concerned, we have 32 from Luka, 24 from Kawhi Leonard, 18 from Porzingis, 13 from Tim Hardaway, and 12 from Serge Ibaka, I guess you could call him. 32%, 37%, 42, 42, and 46. So yeah, I feel like we pretty much built a new super team here in Dallas, I feel like. But we all know super teams can be disappointing at times. The rotation was looking like this. We had Luka, Hardaway, Kawhi, Ibaka, Porzingis, Brunson, Kleba, Batum, Finney-Smith. We had a lot of forwards coming off the bench, which was a little unfortunate, but it's okay. Luka, Hardaway, Kawhi Leonard, Serge Ibaka, Porzingis, and Tyrell Terry actually jumps into the rotation now, which is actually relatively interesting. Batum gets knocked out, which I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it is what it is. Still in game 1 against this NULA Clippers team who have Lou, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Marcus Morris, Ivica Zubac. Simulating game 1. We do win game 1, take care of business on at home with both our games, 2-0. Do we take business on the road? Yes, we do, 3-0, and we absolutely sweep Kawhi Leonard's former team, the Los Angeles Clippers, and now we get to play the Denver Nuggets, who have Jamal Murray, Malik Beasley is back in Denver. Okay, interesting. Michael Porter, Draymond Green, Nikola Jokic, Monte Morris, Bol, Jeremiah Robinson, Earl, RJ Hampton, and JaMychal Green. Okay, and then we got New Orleans and LA on the other side of the bracket. Brooklyn and Cleveland, and Boston and Toronto. All right, game 1 in Dallas, we win 1-0. They even it up the series. They're up 2-1 now. We even it up though again. 3-2 lead for us. Nope, 32 lead for them. And now we're fighting in Denver to hopefully force a game 7, bring this back home to Dallas. And I imagine we should be able to do that because I feel like we're the better team. And we absolutely blow them out 143-125. Brunson had 29 in that game. Kawhi Leonard with 21 and 13. Now we have a game 7 in Dallas. We're going to see if we can take care of business here again. Go on to the Western Conference Finals. It is a very close game. Something we may have to jump into, to be honest with you. I do not want to blow this. All right, 110, 112, 100, 114. Okay, so we are not going to win a championship unless if I jump in and maybe make this comeback 118-106. You know what? We got time. I'm jumping in, man. 118-106. I gotta come back, bro. I am not losing to Denver in 7 games, especially on our home floor when we have a super team here, man. I'm not being that disappointing team. And unless if they take a significant lead here, maybe it's because Tyrell Terry's playing. Porzingis, or why is Luka not out here right now? That's a little frustrating. Draymond Green, they're just trying to drain the clock. Bol, okay, that was a little bit of a bad. Okay, it's fine. They missed. Okay, Kawhi Leonard is all the way down, but Draymond is there to stop him. Okay, let me see so Tyrell Terry right now is out here, which I'm a little confused about, but it is what it is, man. We'll just roll with it. Okay, Ibaka is going to be open in the paint, and we are going to get an and 1 on Jamal Murray. Can I sub Luka Doncic in? He fouled out, didn't he? Gosh dang it. Okay, so 118-108 right now. Let's see if we can make this free throw to make this a 9-point game. And we do not, and we miss it. So still a 10-point game with 3 minutes, 44 seconds left. We got Jamal Murray driving right now. Let's see what he can do. Denver is about to up Bol with a 3. He misses, thankfully, because he was left wide open. Let's just go to Kawhi here on this possession. And no, that's going to give me a charge, isn't it? Gosh dang it, bro. Okay. 118 to 108. It's fine. We can still get another stop. We definitely cannot be wasting possessions, though, at this point, because we don't have a lot of time on the clock. So hopefully we can just get another stop. But Bol seems to be the one they're kind of running the offense through. So Nikola Jokic on Porzingis, though. Okay, Nikola Jokic, nice layup or hook shot. I guess it wasn't really a layup. All right, we got to be faster here. All right, let's go Tim Hardaway, I guess. Tim Hardaway is going to drive. I want Kawhi to step up into that point guard spot right now. And I really am upset that Luka Doncic fouled out Draymond for 3. He misses. Nikola Jokic with the offensive board. And you know what? I'm chalking it. We lost. I'm chalking it. We lost. And I'm going to go into next season. I'm just playing trash right now. And as we went 46 and 36, man, not a lot changed. We have Luka, Tim Hardaway, Kawhi, Kleba, Porzingis. Serge Ibaka is now coming off the bench, I guess. Tyrell Terry, Jalen Brunson, and Josh Green now. So that's kind of what the rotation looks like. Proficiency is 4 at balanced. As far as the player stats are concerned, we had 23 from Luka, 22 from Kawhi, and 20 from Kristaps, 11 and 10 and 9. So now we get to play the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round. If we lose here, I'm going to be upset, but we should get past the Timberwolves as we beat them 4-0. And now we're playing the second-seeded Memphis Grizzlies, who have Jaren Jackson, Nurkic, Chris Boucher, Ja Morant. So winning game 1, they win game 1. We even it up, though. 2-1. Come on, let's make it to the conference finals, please. 2-2, 3-2, beat them in 6. Come on. Yes, we are on to the conference finals. We get to play the team that eliminated us in the second round last year, and the Denver Nuggets. We have Jamal Murray. All right, so the roster looks relatively the same. They no longer... Okay, they do have Bol. They have Cousins as well, Kendall Brown, Thomas Bryant. So winning game 1, we win it. Good start. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to us, and let's sweep these fools, man. Come on, get them out of here. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Let's not do this. Oh. You know what? I'm going to simulate through a game. I'm going to do this. I know I should probably simcast it, but I'm going to do this because there's no way we just blew a 4-0 lead or a 3-0 lead. Wow. Okay. Interesting. How does that even happen? Denver is just, you know what? It is what it is. I thought we had it in the bag. I should have simcasted, but my ego was like, there's no way. There's no way. This game just makes me do that. And it totally did. It totally did. Wow. Okay. Well, we put together a pretty good team, I like to admit, but we put together a super team. But it was that kind of super team that just fails, you know, like the Brooklyn Nets back in the day, the Los Angeles Lakers, Dwight Howard, Kobe, Steve Nash, Pau Gasol kind of thing. And you got the Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett Nets and all that. It just failed. It failed miserably. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video regardless, but I'm gonna head out because this game is making me mad right now. It's Crushables. I'm saying peace.